TV. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Madam Ro, and in today's video I have a super fun, quick DIY to share with you guys. For those of you who are friends with me on my Facebook page, you guys were able to get the first look. So if you're not friends with me on my Facebook page, head on over there now and like my Facebook page or add me as a friend. The links are down below. I would like to share with you guys these fun little paper earrings that I created. They're just mixed media paper, super fun, super simple, super quick, and just a word of caution, they are addicting to make. I've made several so far, and yeah, so stay tuned for this video if you're interested in seeing how I created these. And these are double-sided, front and back, and just, you know, this little earring stud there. So I hope you guys are excited as I am to see the tutorial on this, and I would love to see if you guys are interested in creating it. I would love to see what you guys come up with. Okay, so share some photos with me on my Facebook page, do a video response, however you would like to show me. Just show me, because I want to see what you guys come up with. Okay, stay tuned for the video. Thanks for watching, and always remember, to thine own self be true. Mwah. Bye. So I'm going to begin by using some Bow Bunny paper, and this is the C'est La Vie collection, and I wanted something scripty, so I'm going to go ahead and use this paper. And the color scheme that I'm going for this project is this turquoisey, greeny kind of color, purple, yellow, and pink, and possibly like a darker teal color, depending on how I feel. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. One thing to keep in mind whenever you're trying to create these paper earrings is not to do anything that's too stiff or too bulky. So let's stick to two-dimensional things. And my goal for this is basically for you to see some of the script. Right now I'm using this purple, some found objects. I'm sure you guys saw my video on how to create using found objects. If you haven't, go be sure to check that out, that video. I got some gunk over here going on. Take that off. I'm going to add a little bit of black to my palette. Oops. And I'm just going to reuse this sponge. It doesn't matter that it has purple on it. So now we're going to get some stenciling going on, just to get different colors inside of the palette, so that way whenever you're creating the earring, it won't look all the same. It'll be different in different it'll be different with the different cuts, square cuts that you make. And as I always create, no rhyme or reason, just going with the flow, going with my gut. When I'm stenciling, I like to make certain parts more saturated than other, and then kind of lightly pounce the other areas so it kind of just has a little fade going on, like so. We're just going to randomly place this in certain areas. And the key for me is to let the script show through kind of too. I'm also going to stamp some script in the more opaque areas just to get some different scripts going on and a different feel, look and feel. Alright, this is where we're at so far. Alright, still stenciling. We're going to use this brick kind of looking stencil. Add a hint of yellow in here. And it's mixed in with the pink. I love how this color is blending in with the other ones. Let's get some in the middle. Okay, I want to get a little piece in this corner over here. There we go. Alright, one thing to keep in mind is that we're not looking at this as a whole piece because we're going to be cutting it into little squares. So you got to keep in mind that it's little pieces in there. And we just want each square to have different colors and different variations to it. So, adding a brighter color pink into the mix. There we go, and I think I want to add a little bit of darker turquoise, stamp a couple things, and we'll be good to go. I want to add some white. script lettering, which I'm using my favorite go-to stamp, Premier Engraver. Alright, now we're going to add some script. And just in the places where the text is, I mean the paint. So that way we get a little bit of script going on here. Let's see, I feel like we need to bring out the yellow a tad bit more. So, get a new sponge. And layer this a little. Not really showing up too much, but 'tis all right. Okay. I think we're just gonna leave it at this and let it be. So this is what we got, keeping in mind that we're cutting it in little squares. Alright, so now we're gonna take our pencil and our square, your guide, and we're just going to cut out 12 squares of this. So if you have a specific area you want to cut it at, go for it. So now I'm just marking my spaces where I want to cut. Let's do Alright, so I'm going to continue marking, and once I have all my marks, I will come back. Alright, so I have my markings for 6, because that's how many you need for one earring. So let's go ahead and just start with that. And I'm just going to cut my square out, like so. The good thing about these is no two squares are alike, and that's the point. We want it to all look different so it'll have character. So I'm going to continue cutting, and I will come back as soon as I have it all cut. Alright, so I went ahead and cut all 12 of my squares. This is what we're left with, which is a lot left, and I can make 2 pairs of earrings from this if I wanted to. So I'm going to just put this to the side and show you the loveliness that we got going on right here. So this is the squares that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with how to put this together. So just pick 6. You're going to take one of your squares, and then you're going to fold them. And it's best if you have a what is it called? Score pal or something to score it first and then fold it, because it's easier to get it perfect. But if it's not all the way perfect, you can always just trim. So we're going to take all of them and fold it into little squares like this. So this is what it looks like on the front and in the back. And it doesn't matter if the paper is not done on the other side, because you're not going to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and fold these, and I will be back. Alright, so I just wanted to come back on here and say, if you wanted to grunge it out, feel free to distress the edges and also put some inks around them if you like, just to add extra character. So I just wanted to come back on there. I'm not going to do that for this one, but you are more than welcome to on yours. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Alright, so now that we got all these folded into squares, we're going to go back and take a peek at them and see if there's white space showing, as you can see there. And we're just going to trim that off so that way it's evenly placed, like so. And we're going to do that for both sides. Alright, so now you have a perfect triangle. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for the rest, and I will be back. Alright, so now that you have the perfect triangle, you are going to pick your 6 in the order that you want them to be displayed. So I want these to be my top pieces. And I'm splitting up into 2 because we have 2 ears, if you guys didn't know that. And we're going to make 2 different earrings. So let's do these 2 next. These, and these. Alright, so this is the order that these are going to go. Let's get them in the middle here. So let's get these over to the side, and I will show you one. So you're going to get one of your triangles, and then you're going to get another one, and whenever you glue it, the straight edge needs to be on the outside each time. So you're going to put it in where the points meet, like so, and it should form a perfect bigger triangle right here. And then the edge should be on the outside. So once you have that, you're going to take your hot glue or whatever glue that you like using, and then you're going to glue that back piece like that, and then just place it in the center like so. Yep. Got the strings. So this is what it's going to look like after you've done the first piece, and then you're just going to continue to do that. So since the straight edge here is on that side, we need it to be on the opposite side this time, like so. We're going to make the 2 points meet. We're going to stick that in. Oh, I did that one tight. So that's what that's going to look like on that side. So be sure to only glue this back part here. Don't glue this closed, because you want it to have a little bit of bulk, a little bit of dimension, I should say. So I'm only going to glue that edge. to slide it in to where the points meet. Smush it down. And not to worry if you get little glue strings, because we can just blast the heat gun on it and it will, see how you can see the glue right there? Oh, let's see, you can see the glue there. I'm just going to blast the heat gun on that and it'll make it go away. Alright, so we're going to add the next piece. Straight edge on the outside. Alright, and we're going to glue this piece. And slide it in the pocket. Super easy, super simple. And it's a quick project. If you're just using regular paper, the part that takes the longest is cutting it out. Alright, so we're getting our next piece, straight edge to the outside. Make the 2 points meet. Glue. Slide in the pocket. And smush. Alright, so we have our last piece. Straight edge on the outside. Make sure it fits in the pocket. Points meet. Glue. Only gluing the outside. Slide in. And smush. So there is our first piece right here, and I love it because you can see the scripts, the colors, the markings on both sides. And each square is different and unique. So now we're gonna just glue the first one, only the corners. We're not gonna glue the whole thing closed. Just put a little, let me see if you guys can see that. Put a little dab of glue there, and then smush. Alright, and if you guys at this point see any showing glue, like I said, just put the heat tool on it and it'll melt it up and it won't show anymore. So you just do that to both sides. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one and I'll show you how to put on the earring hooks. Alright, so at this point you can decide on which earring hooks that you want to use. For the Premier Lyric ones I made, I just added this little fish hook earring holder to these so they can hang and dangle. And I want to add, since these are kind of, you know, mixed media looking, I want to add some spikes. So I'm going to use these earrings instead of letting it hang or dangle. So what I'm going to do, at this point, if you want to use these earrings, you just drill a hole in it, small hole, put a jump ring, and then add the fish hook. And for this, all it takes is gluing. So I want this side to be the back. So I'm going to glue this on. And I'm going to put it to where it covers this back part right here. So it's not going to go all the way at the top. So that's what that looks like. Let me turn this way so you can see. Yeah, that's what that looks like so far. And I'm going to pull off the excess glue there. like that. And you're going to use paper that is not super thin, so it has some sturdiness to it. And using matte gel medium will add to the durability, just applying it to the layer. Alright, so now I'm going to, right where I put the back at, I'm going to put the spike in the front, like so. So I'm just going to put glue on this. And I think I put a little bit too much glue. Find out where that first part is and just match it up. Make sure it's centered. Clean off the excess glue. And voila! You have a mixed media spiked earring.